What's up, good people? It is your girl Rhonda J checking in. Look, so I want to share this, and it's about my son. One of the greatest joys for me is being a mom, because I get to see my children grow. I get to see like what I've poured into them come out. Um, it's very exciting to me. So my son just FaceTimed me, and he was like, Mom, what's the year to my birthday? And I was like, what kind of question is that, Emmanuel? You know the year to your birthday, you tell me. And he's like, well, 2019. And I'm like, okay, well, 2019. Why are you asking me that? And he was like, well, I just don't see it. And I was like, see it on what? So I'm like, okay, turn your camera around. I'm like, what are you trying to do? And he was like, I'm trying to put it in. I'm trying to put it in now. So I started helping him. I'm like, okay, put the phone on the screen where I can see what you're doing. And he just showed me like where it has all the years, the drop down box with all the years. And I'm like, okay, so put your finger on it and scroll down so you can find your year. And he said, it's not on there. So I didn't see it. And I'm like, okay. I said, well, what are you trying to do? And he's like, I'm trying to sign up for this reward program online so I can get me some free Robux. And I'm like, Emmanuel, you're not old enough to do that, baby. You got to be 18 years old to do that. And he was so sad. And I'm like, oh my God. But the blessing in that for me is before I had a son, I prayed to God to give me a son that was ambitious. And so in that situation, he shouldn't have been doing that on his own, but I had the opportunity to see an ambitious side of him. He didn't call me, he didn't call his dad. He tried to figure out how he can get Robux for free, even though we always buy him Robux. He wanted that to be able to get them for free. For me, that's good because I'm always talking about reward programs. But I saw that ambition in him. And although he was sad, I made him feel good about that. I said, look, you should be proud of yourself because you took initiative to take action, to do something for yourself without us. I said, you're not old enough to do that on your own, but be proud that you have that grit to get something done in yourself. And by the end of that call, he was happy. He was excited. And I said, well, when you get home, let me look at it and I'll sign up for those rewards for you so you can take advantage of that. And y'all, it's better to pour into our kids instead of making them feel down about something that they're trying to do for themselves.